Welcome back to part 2. In this part we're going to be taking a look at Mudbox. Before we begin, let's create a new folder. We're going to call it Mudbox. Let's boot up the software. Okay, let's import the 3D mesh. Okay, it's detecting some errors, it's okay, just keep all. Okay, so the basics for this is left alt and left mouse will rotate, left alt and middle mouse will pan, and left alt and right mouse will zoom in and out. And that's about it. And mouse wheel on its own will zoom in and out. The A key will return to centre, and we can use the cube. Okay, let's load in the base green colour. If we go to the layers tab, import layer. If you might need to go to documents, customs, liveries, the folder we created, and then go to the decals. So load it in as a diffuse texture. It's okay. You can see our green we've got there. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to call it base black. And load a stencil. We can also load stencils from here. Select the texture and then press stencil. Use it as a stencil. I like to load mine in. So we use the black one. Use the white one. We'll start with the black one. Okay, before we begin, the paint can get messy and go on to things that you don't want it to go on, so we can create some selection sets. So let's go to the select move tools, and it's a good idea to have a mirror on the x-axis to save you selecting things twice. I'm selecting all the parts where I want the black stencil to go. Control and click will deselect. Okay, I'm quite happy with that selection. We'll go to create selection set. We'll call it black base. Press OK. Now to get them, you go to object list and you can see black base there. So let's select black base again. got display, height unselected. Get the stencil back. Okay, go to layers tab, make sure our layers selected for the black base. We can press B and left mouse button to resize the brush. Oops, we've still got UV shell selected. Let's select projection. We want to turn mirror off. Make sure the fall off is at solid. Paint that on. Move it along. And flip it. Okay. Okay, that's the black base done. Save your work. Save scene. Go to the mud box. Watch out for this. I want to call it dot object. Let's load in the cloth stencil. Create a new layer. We'll call it claw, overlay, sides. We want this to be really big. This is going to be the macro, and the smaller stuff is going to be the micro. We need a combination. So let's paint that on. Okay, make sure we get everything, the little handle. Okay. Pardon me. Let's flip the car around. We'll do the same for the other side. Okay. Okay, let's create a new selection. Okay, selection set, call it rear. Get them selected. Don't worry if some of the stencils hanging off, we need it to be pretty big. Let's create a new layer. We'll call it claw, overlay, rear. Let's paint that on. Okay. Q to hide the stencil, U on the keyboard to unhide everything. Pardon me. Let's go to object list, let's go to rear, let's go to hide, unselected. Okay, select a white stencil, go to the paint erase tool. Looks okay. Let's go black stencil. Let's go back to a black base. We can just erase parts that we don't need. Let's just erase the parts. Oops. Let's be on the eraser tool. just add a lot more to the black base just to fill in the gaps, so it fix any kind of stretchiness or weirdness. No, it looks weird. Let's fix this. Okay, hopefully yours will go a little easier than that. Okay, let's do the cloth of the bonnet. Go to the object list, select the black base, hide unselected. Create a new layer, call overlay bonnet. Okay, let's use the laser tool. Okay, let's do the top claw. Create a new layer, claw overlay, top. Before we do this, let's create another selection. I can see some problems happening here. Okay, we'll just hide unselected with the top view, bring the stencil back. Oh, like that. Just hide that quickly. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, you and the keyboard and hide all. Okay, let's get the razor tool. Okay. Let's undo that, and we will add a bit here. Maybe too much. Okay. Okay, that's the kind of big stuff done. Let's save it. Okay. I'm not happy with this part here. So let's get the projection tool on black. Let's go back to the base black layer. Move the stencil down. Okay, I'm a little bit happier with that. Okay, I'm going to save that, Control and S. Let's move on to the claws, the kind of medium sized claws. Create a new layer. I'm going to call it claw overlay. Rear medium. The projection tool. Turn mirror to X. Just the brush size. Okay, let's flip around. Okay, create a new layer. Click claw, overlay, rear, medium 2, turn off mirror, paint on the layer. Okay, hide the layer and select on the other one. Eraser tool, hide the stencil, erase this one, the mirror image, unhide the newly created one, and that's our rear claws, 2 different ones. Okay, claw overlay, front, medium 1, select mirror axis X, paint that one on, flip to the other side. Okay, create a new layer, claw overlay, front, medium 2, turn off mirror, paint that layer. Okay, hide the layer, select the one below, select the paint erase tool, hide the stencil. Okay, unhide the layer, save your work. Okay. Okay, let's do the bonnet claw. Create a new layer. Claw. Overlay bonnet. Medium. Okay, paint that in. If you get artifacting like that, just run your mouse over until it looks okay, and then back off. Okay. Let's do the claw on the rear. Get a new layer. Claw, overlay, rear, medium. Oh, there's already one there. Oh, because we used the side ones. Okay. Rear, go bumper, medium. Okay. Let's paint that one. Okay, let's do the top. Okay, let's save. Okay, notice a bit of paint here. So let's go and see if it's spaced back. No. Is it what claw overlay? No, let's figure out what layer it is. No. This one. No. This one. No. This one. Did I forget one? Did I forget that one? Right. This one here. Grab the eraser tool. Okay. Okay, save the work. Okay. Let's do the bonnet logo. Add another stencil. Did I create a new layer? No, I didn't. So let's undo that. Click off that, undo that. Let's create another layer. Sorry, my bad. And we'll call it core overlay. Nope, we'll call it a monster, a logo, a bonnet. Okay, let's paint that on. Sorry about that. Warts and all. Okay, let's do the rear. Let's create another layer, call it monster, logo, rear, or bumper, or whatever you want, tailgate, I don't know. Let's put that there. Okay, let's get a claw. Okay, let's get another claw. Okay. Okay, let's save our work. Control and S or go to the file menu. Now, in order to figure out where to put the side logos, we will need to go into the game and see where the current livery markings are kind of lining up and see where we can put the side logo. It'll make sense once we're in the game. So let's export what we've got into Photoshop. The way we do that is unhide all, right click the first layer and go to export channel to PSD. We'll ask for the save location, save it in the Mudbox, and you can see I've already got a name here for it, Monster Porsche Mud Export. Now this is a file that we're going to be overwriting a few times, so save. Photoshop will boot up automatically. Once it loads, it looks a bit messy. There's some layers we don't need, so we'll take off the base colour. So the monster logo ones, we're going to select both of them, and we're going to create a new group for layers. We're going to call it monster logos, if I can spell. The claw overlays, I'm going to select all those. I'm going to put them in a new group called claw overlays. The base black just on its own, we're going to create a new group, base black. Okay, select all those three groups, holding shift. Open up the Monster Porsche PSD we saved earlier, and holding shift again and drag these groups into the centre and let go. Now it's saying about the quality difference, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, so we've got our painted projected livery on there now. This is pretty cool, and we've got all the layers as well. So we want to save, and then we want to export, save for web legacy, 24-bit PNG, transparent, and we want to save it to the documents, customs, a set of calls are customs liveries, the folder that the game created for us, and then overwrite the base decals.png. Okay, so we can discard the export from Mud. It's just saying here you can now use the PSD and edit it. I'm going to save this. Okay. And there's the files Mud creates. It's quite a lot. Can be quite messy. Let's boot up the game. Once the game loads up, I'm going to single player, and we can see middle mouse to hide the HUD. We can see the liveries coming on. It's looking pretty good. Okay, everything looks okay. So we need to know where to place the side logo, and we can see the default base number on the right side is almost at the same point where the support for the wing mirror attaches to the door, or on the left side we can see the green part of the middle claw strike. We could use that as well. So anything left of this green part here, we can put the logo. For the rear, we've got Monster Energy, and we've got the two claws. We can delete the Pirelli Total and the other Pirelli. We can keep the Porsche, the GT3R if we want, or we can delete it. Maybe put something else there. We've got a couple other bits and bobs to do. We've got another couple of claws to add and side logos. And then that's us finished with Mud, and we can move on to Photoshop. So let's go back to Mudbox and finish the livery. Okay, we're back in Mudbox. Let's get the UV shell tool and hide unselected. Okay, get the claw. Okay, cool. Create a layer and call it Monster Logo Wings. Okay, pin that on there. Do the other side. Oops. There we go. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Add another stencil. We'll add the monster text. Select it. Okay, create a new layer. Monster Logo Wing. Oh. Okay. What the paint tools? Paint this one. Okay, U10 hide all. Hide the stencil Q. Okay, let's get the side logos done. We'll start with our side because we know that we can use either this green part here or the wing mirror. Let's get the logo we want to use. Mode stencil. Want to use this one. Okay. And put it a bit there. Okay. Okay, new layer, monster logo size. Double click projection tool, make sure mirror X is on. Paint this on, make sure we get the handle. Okay, let's flip it round. Okay, create a new layer for monster logo size 2. Remember to take off mirror, paint that on. Okay, hide that layer, go to the layer below it, select eraser tool, hide the stencil, and erase the mirrored image, and hide the first layer. Okay, that's our side logo is done. Hopefully we're okay, we can go in and check them, but looks okay. I'm going to save your work. Okay. Let's export to PSD. So take the first layer, right click, export channel to PSD, overwrite the previous one that's in the Mudbox folder. Once the export opens up in Photoshop, we only need the top 3 layers, top 4 layers. We need the little claws, the monster text, and the logos for each store. We're going to select them, we're going to hold shift and drag them into our main document. We're going to make sure they're in the monster logos group. I happen to have it selected. You will notice the wing has 2 Monster Energy logos. Let's delete one of them. We'll go to Monster Logo Wing. We go to the eraser tool. And we'll erase the one that's back to front. Now it could be the wrong one, but we'll find out when we get into the game. Okay, Control and 0 to center the document. We're going to save the document. Got a little message here just saying we can edit the file in Photoshop. We're going to save this. We're going to close Mud for the moment. Okay. And close our groups. We can close the Mud export. Okay. Save the document. Let's export the document. Export Cipher Web. Okay, let's overwrite the decals.png in a folder, in the Livery's folder in my documents. Let's go and see that folder. Customs, Liveries, our Monster Energy, there it is there. Okay, so we're looking good. Let's put up the game, see how it's looking. Okay, go into single player, get your car. It's looking okay. The monster logo is clipping with the race logo. We can either move it over a little bit, or we could just leave it like that. For the tutorial, I'm just going to leave it like that, but be aware of that. Guess it's fine on that side. So your pattern is going to be different from mine, because obviously it's all done manually. So yeah, look out for that. Okay, it's looking okay. So now we need to deal with the splitter, the lights, the wing mirrors, and the rear splitter. We also need to deal with the wing as well. So let's just go back. Don't exit the game, just Alt and Tab into Photoshop. Now we can see that the splitter is clearly these parts here. That's the rear splitter, the front splitter. We've got the wing mirrors here. We've got the part for the lights here. We've got the little front fins. So if you know what the parts are, it's handy. If you don't know what the parts are, and yeah, I suppose a quicker way would just be to paint them black in mud. I usually do it in here, and I'll show you the process for some of the parts, and then we can paint some of the parts in mud. So let's do that. So let's start with the rear wing. Now I know it's all these parts here. So in the base black, we're going to create a new layer. We're going to call it black parts. Okay, and you remember earlier we created the selection. We're going to hold Control and we're going to press this, and we're going to make sure our black parts are selected. We're going to get a black colour. Going to make it on the brush tool. We can press B or select it here. And we can hold in Alt and right mouse button if you go left and right, and the size will go up and down. If you go up and down, you can see the hardnesses go up and down. So, and this is just going to paint in the selection. Okay, cool. I actually think all these parts need to be black. I think this one's maybe green, but we'll find out. That's the fins for the splitter at the back. And this is the little side fins at the back. We'll do those. We'll do the wing mirrors. Oops. Okay, Control and 0, Control and D, deselect, we'll save the document. Now export the document. Okay, let's save it. Overwrite decals.png that we're working on. Okay, let's go into the game. Single player. You can see it took a second to load. That's because it's loading in the new PNG file. You can see we've got the black wing mirrors. We've got the black splitter at the front. We still need to do the lights. We've got the black rear wing and the black rear splitter with the green fins. You can have those, you can experiment on those. But we've got the as I said, the black wing. We can have this green if we want, or we can have it black. It's up to you. And it's pretty much done. We've got the driver name to do, and we need to get all these little parts black. So we can do that in mud and just paint them black with the brush tool, or we can do it in Photoshop. Let's just go ahead and add the driver name, and we'll clean up the sponsors .png as well. So let's come out of that. Just Alt and Tab into Photoshop. Let's go to the folder on the desktop. I've got mine on the desktop. Got a driver name. We'll open up PSD. Okay. We'll drag this entire Porsche folder over into the document, and we'll make sure it's the second top layer in our stack. And if we turn on the background, I think I've put it in UV there and have. Okay. I'll select all these layers, put these in a new group. I'll call it Livery. Okay. We'll call this sponsors. Okay. And Control and 0. We'll hide the Livery, and you can see we're left with the sponsors. So let's go to the driver name. In fact, let's undo that. And you can see you just need to press on it and oops, delete the text. Okay. We'll sit on that, Control and 0 again. We're going to hide the background. We're going to go to export, save for web, and this time we're going to be overwriting the sponsors PNG. Okay. That's cool. We're going to save the document. We can discard the driver template. You can unhide the Livery in the background if you want. You can resave it if you want. Okay, let's go into the game. A little stutter again, that's fine. You can see we've got a driver name. What else? Yep, we've got a monster energy and a clause in the back. The default is out of cursor. Sponsors are away. Let's select some green at the front. I've done the main lights. You can find the parts on the UV map. I'll just colour them black in mud. It would just probably be easier. But since we're past the mud part just now, we're just going to disregard that. After all, this is a tutorial. So I hope you have fun with that. So we need to generate, once we're happy, we need to generate the DDS files, and if you remember back, we modified the menu settings.json. So let's quit the game. Let's go back to my documents, the config folder, find the menu settings, and I want to find DDS like before, and I want to change this to a 1 and save the document. Okay, that's great. Let's go to our customs, liveries, monster energy, look at our marvelous creation. Okay, cool. We know it works in the game, everything's good. Let's close this. Okay. We need to boot the game back up to create the DDS files. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we need to create 2 sets of files. One set of files will be sent online, and the other set of files is for your local machine. When we load the showroom, the game will create the files necessary for your local machine. In order to generate the files for online, we need to create a single player game. We can just create the game and then quit again. So if we go and look at the Porsche, it's looking pretty cool. Okay, let's go back. Let's change this to practice. Okay, confirm. Okay, start session. Once the game loads, you can just quit. Okay, quit the game. From now on, the game will use these DDS files instead of the PNG. When you play online, this one, sponsors _1 and decals _1, get sent to the server so other players can see your livery. Now we're going to clean up the livery. I'm going to add some pop and detail to it. First thing we need to do is delete the DDS files that were generated. Don't worry, we can just generate them again. Go back to your folder that you extracted and load up your monster Porsche.psd. Now the livery at the moment is very flat. All the graphics are really flat. So let's hide the sponsors and open up the livery and open up one of the monster logos. We'll add blending options. Again, if you don't see all the things, go FX, show FX, go and add the drop shadow. And we'll put the monster logo, where is this down here? Okay. The drop shadow is a bit harsh. Okay, I just drop shadow until you're happy. Okay, I'm going to copy, right click, copy layer style, select all these, using shift, paste layer style. Okay, overlays, I'm going to do all these as well, paste layer style. Okay, we don't need to do the base black. And what we're going to do, I should have included this, and I think this will be included under logos. Oops. Assets. Can't remember where it is. We're looking for this, looking for spikes and dots. Grab this, copy this, and yep. Okay. We'll copy that. And we'll put it in a folder. Okay, so you'll get that, don't worry about it. Also, we want this watermark. So my watermark, I've got my logo. It needs to have some kind of transparency to it, so you can have your name and copy it multiple times and some kind of pattern. But it needs to have transparency. So we'll copy this over as well and drag that right to the bottom. We'll call it watermark. Okay, we'll hide that. With the specs, the dots and specs, a new graphic layer, we'll call it dots. Okay, I'm going to use screen. Okay, I'm going to press selection. We're going to use the selection again, make sure the dots layer is selected, come up to select, go to inverse, and hit backspace. Okay, hit backspace. Didn't quite work there first time for some reason. Hit backspace, that's going to delete everything that's outside the selection. Okay, so that's the dots. Okay, next we need to clean up you can see that we've got graphics hanging outside of where they need to be. We're going to clean all that up, make it look pretty decent. So selection again, I'm going to hold control, press the selection icon, go to select inverse. So this is going to delete everything outside the graphics. We're going to start with the monster logos. So click the first layer, press backspace, second one, backspace, 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 backspace. Okay. We'll do all the claw overlays. First one selected, backspace, 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 backspace. And you can't see much happening here, but I can tell you that all over the UV map there'll be stuff disappearing. Okay, and that's the claw overlay done. Let's do the base black parts. They're in the selection, but you know, do them anyway. And last but not least, the black overlay. So Control D to deselect. We'll hide the UV mask. There we go. And if we add the watermark, you can see that's what it looks like. We'll save our document. We can close these documents now. Let's save this out, load it up into the game. Let's export, save for web. Okay, let's overwrite our decals.png. Okay, let's load up the game. This will also create the needed DDS files. It's taking its time because it's creating the files. There we go. Okay, we've got our monster Porsche, it's looking badass. Okay, you can see our specs and our spots. We can see the graphics are just popping out more. So that's really cool. Okay, let's create the necessary _1 files by going into a single player race. We can just click the race. Okay. Let's click the game. Okay. And that's your livery done. Now, how to upload it. Let's gather all the files that we need. So typically we would create a new folder and we'll call it monster livery, monster Porsche livery, or whatever you want to call it. And in here we've normally got a lot of files in liveries, and we've normally got a lot of files in cars. So create a new folder, call it cars. Create another new folder, call it liveries. Okay. Liveries, copy a folder. Okay, and then cars. Oops. Go to customers, go to cars, copy a car file to cars. And that's it, that's the files that the person you're sending it to needs. So what I normally do is right click, add to archive. It's already got the name from the folder, the parent folder. Zip, best, press OK. Okay, so that's our upload. It's 13.6 megabytes. And let's go into the browser. Let's go to Drive. Let's add a new folder and call it new livery, or whatever you want to call it. There it is there. Let's go in here. Right, let's right click, file upload, desktop. Where did we put it? Nope, there it is there. Select the archive that you just created, press OK. I'll upload it. Okay, I want to right click, but I want to go to share. I want to select anyone with a link. I want to copy the link, press done. This is done with that. And if we create a new text document, paste the link in there, that's the link you're going to be sending people to download your livery. And that's about it. That's how you make a livery. I hope you've got through it all. I hope you've maybe learned something, picked up a few tips. And I hope you enjoyed making a livery. Cheers.